Do you ever try to work on your settings for YouTube for an hour and then lose all, lose all motivation to actually record a video after that? Because that is what just happened. Hello and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while, but you know, new year, new me, new start. Gonna try and get back into this and actually post on the regular. Fingers crossed. So, I figured the best video to start with would be my project pan. That's always my favorite video to record. And new year, you can start a new project pan. So, I have picked all my items. I have been working on all of my items since the first of the year, but I haven't worn a lot of makeup, so most of these products haven't really been used too much. I am wearing some of them today, most of them, except for the lip products. I wanted to jazz things up. So this year, I will be doing the hashtag Team Project Pan. Kat and Haley from Beauty News started this years ago, and this is the project pan I like to do every year. And if you were unfamiliar with this project pan, it is a full regimen of products that I will try to use throughout the year. So a full face of makeup, a fragrance product, a body product. I've taken out nail polish and hair care for this round just because I'm still trying to test out things to figure out what I want to pan in hair care and nail polish. I'm kind of using the same things except for nail polish colors. So I'm still trying to decide all this. But I do have a full face of makeup. I will have a separate video for my face palette and my eyeshadow palette that I will be working on. But beyond that, I think that's everything. Now let's get started. So, if you see me look away, I've got the spreadsheet. I always link it in my description box below. It has my weights for my products. Of course, I'm missing one on there. But it always has the weights of my products, and the products I'm using are also listed on there, and you can see the date that I started, and when I finish a product, I put the date that I finished that product. So, my very first item, I will weigh for you now. This is the First Aid Beauty Hello Fab Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer, and if I push out all the air, it's about halfway, I would say. I will put a nail polish mark there later on. But of course, this is the product I don't have a weight for yet. So that is 39 grams. Hoping I can use this up in the next 2 to 3 months, especially because it is not going very well with the foundation that I'm using in my project pan. I guess it doesn't look the worst today, but I can tell around my mouth it's deteriorating quicker. Granted, I did do this makeup hours ago. I've been out to the mall. I wear a mask everywhere I go, so if you notice that my nose and a little bit of my chin and around my mouth has rubbed off, it's because I've been wearing a mask for 4 hours, so there's that. But I've tried this foundation with other primers and it lasts longer, so this isn't really my favorite. Sometimes I do use this as lotion just to try to get it used up. It's a fine primer, but it doesn't really do anything for my makeup. It doesn't extend the wear of my makeup. Last year, I was panning the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, and I loved that primer. It was so much fun to pan because it made every foundation last longer, look better, and I want to repurchase that, but I cannot repurchase that until I get through some more of these primers. I've got too many right now that don't do anything or that I don't 100% enjoy. So, primer for the year. For foundation. Now, I went through a tinted moisturizer phase last year. I'm hoping that I try not to buy any more tinted moisturizers this year because I bought so many last year. So I'm hoping that this year I will get through a few of them. So what I've done is I have a category for both foundation and tinted moisturizer. So for the foundation section, I am trying to use up the Bite Changemaker Supercharged Micellar Foundation. And this is a fine foundation. I like it some days. Some days it looks beautiful. And then other days, like today, it just doesn't look that great. It's not covering up any of my forehead freckles. I don't know why I'm having such trouble finding words today. But it's not covering up any of my freckles. It's just not working out today. So of course I'm just like, I don't love this because you don't know what it's going to look like on any given day. So that is why it's in my project pan. I will say that I bought this on a recommendation from a few YouTubers, but especially Kelly Gooch. And I bought it, and then it was on sale, of course. But it's basically a brand new tube. So I will probably be panning this for most of the year. If that's on there, let me just wipe that off and ignore that. So this will probably take all year for me to pan. Hopefully not all year. I can usually get through a foundation somewhat quickly. But at least the next 3 to 4 months, this will be in the project. And the starting weight for this is also 39 grams. So we'll see how long this takes, especially because you don't need a lot to cover your whole face. Then for my Tinted Moisturizer, which does have a line right now, if my lighting would work, there we go. Okay, so my lights are out of control right now. I'm still working on all of my settings. Again, it's been a while. I have a new work from home job, so switching between that setup to this setup isn't going well. So just bear with me while I try to get back into the groove of things and figure out all my settings. But for my Tinted Moisturizer, this is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Tinted Moisturizer. And I really do like this. It's a little greasier than I want it to be, but it's fine. It's just, I bought it in the shade Fair, and even Fair is a little, well, one, it's really yellow, and my lights are not going to let you see that, is it? But it's just very dewy, so it makes me look really greasy, even though I have dry skin. And it looks too light half the time. It washes me out, makes me look like a complete ghost. So I need to actually finish this up. And there is a lot in this bottle. We are up to here right now, and I need to use the rest of this bottle. So we'll see, especially with 2 foundation type products. We'll see how long this takes. Then concealer. So this is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. And as you can see, mine has a few windows in there, and it's got that line right there. Come on, camera, focus. There we go. So I've got about half of the product left to complete. It's a fine concealer. I'm wearing it today. It looks fine. Some days it just sinks into my fine lines worse than others. Today I'm having a really great concealer day and not a great foundation day. So it's just another one of those products you don't know how it's going to work on any given day. And I'm halfway done with it. I think this is the only product in this basket that I actually have some progress on. So I'm excited to pan this, get it out of my collection, use up some other concealers. But this one, I'm fine with panning it. Okay, so for powder, I have the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Setting Powder. This has been in my collection far too long. I have about that much left, so a little less than half. And it's coming in at 90 grams. I just want to use this up. It's just an older product. It's fine, but it's from the era of makeup where everything needed to be very cakey and baked on, and I don't bake anymore. I don't cake my makeup on. I lightly dust this under my eyes and over my skin, and even when I put it all over my face, sometimes it can feel a little heavy. So we will see how long this takes me to pan, because there's not a lot in there, but I don't use a lot. I'm very dry, and this can make my face look really dry real fast. So hopefully we can get through that little bit, but it may take us a few months. Then for setting spray, oh, this is my favorite product in this project. I actually love this. This is my Smashbox Photo Finish So Chill Coconut Primer Water. I was so excited when I bought this. I'm sad I didn't buy all of them, except I really don't need that many setting sprays. But I love a Smashbox setting spray, and this one especially just feels so nice. Here, we'll just do it now. Use a little more up. That feels so refreshing. And it smells so lovely. So, where's my line? Line is right there. We've got a little over half. So hopefully this won't take too long to pan. Usually I can get through a setting spray pretty quickly. Alright, for bronzer, if you followed me last year, you are familiar with this bronzer. And if you were wondering how I did with this bronzer, not great. This was in my project pan last year. I did use it all year. All year. This was the #1 bronzer I used. I think occasionally I rolled in some other bronzers to play with, but for the most part, I took this to Korea with me when I was there for 8 weeks. I used this for most of the year when I went back to work, and now we're putting it in this project again because I need to finish this one day. So this is my Fenty Beauty Sunstalkr bronzer in the shade Private Island. Can you see any pan? No. We can see those same rings that we've seen for the last year, but still no pan. I am determined to hit pan in this thing. It has to be this year. It has to be. Again, it was old last year. It's getting old this year. I just need to use this. Granted, powder products go off later than cream products, but still. I just want to hit pan. I want to see that pan and cry because I will probably cry when I see it. I'm so tired of this. So if I can get this out of my collection, it would be amazing. For blush, I don't have a blush because I have a blush / face palette that will be in my next video, which is my Pan That palette, which will be a face palette and an eyeshadow palette. So we will skip that. And then for highlights, and I think this was in my project last year too, but I didn't really touch it. This is the Colourpop SuperShock Cheek in Wisp. It is at 22 grams. This is what she looks like. No pan, just a little bit of dippage. Great product. It's just, you know, I want to use it before it dries up. I don't want it to dry up. This is one of my favorite highlights, and I just don't use it enough. So there's that. Then for our eye primer cream product, I say that in quotations because I'm actually using a concealer that I'm ready to get rid of. This was another thing that was in a rollover from last year's project pan, but I stopped using it as a concealer because I just couldn't handle the feeling under my eyes. It was too heavy. So now it is just my base product, and I do use this as my eyeshadow base every single day. So this is the Huda Beauty, the Overachiever Concealer. It is so old that the beauty part of Huda Beauty has rubbed off. Granted, everything else on the back is still there, but beauty is gone. So, yeah. This is a fine product for eye primer, but I will never use this for concealer ever again. It's too thick. I can't believe we actually used to put this under our eyes. I'm most of the way through. I only have like the tiniest bit left. We have made this whole tube completely empty except this little fat part at the top. So, I have no idea how long this will take me. It will probably take me the rest of the year. But I'm dedicated to using this up because the only thing I'm going to use it for is eye primer, so I might as well keep using it until it's gone. And the Huda Beauty Concealer weighed 16 grams. So for liquid eyeliner, I have the Urban Decay Perversion Liner, and this is 16 grams. This is a liquid eyeliner. I usually don't put liquid eyeliners in my project pan, but because I am addicted to the Too Faced Better Than Sex eyeliner, I thought I bought this on sale last year during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty, and I still haven't used it, so I might as well use it. And I am wearing it today. My wings are not, this wing is not the business. This wing turned out okay. So this is actually pretty great. So I don't actually hate this, and I may repurchase this, but I just threw it in here so it would be something new to use, and I would stop using all of my Better Than Sex eyeliners, and this is great. Then for my eye pencils, and I will make a line for these, but there are 2 eye pencils this year. If you watched my channel last year, you know that we are still working on the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eyeliner in the shade Bourbon. I usually love to do my waterline in brown, and this is how much we have left on the pencil. Not that much. It's not even that old. I just want to use it up. I mean, it's a year and a half now. So I just wanted to use this up. I bought a different brown eyeliner to try, so I thought, why don't we get this out of the way and try the other one, see which one we like better. So there's that. The other eyeliner I'm putting in, so the Urban Decay Bourbon eyeliner, that's going to be easy enough. I can naturally go through that. It might take a while, but I use that on the regular, so it's not that hard to get through. But I do have a pencil that's been in my collection for a while now, and this is the Essence Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil in Silky Nude. I don't know if everybody remembers, I think in 2018, 2019, we all went through that nude eyeliner on the waterline to make our eyes look more bright. Well, brighter. To make our eyes look brighter. Well, I bought this pencil and it was fine. But it's so white. It doesn't look, work with me. It doesn't look nude. It looks white. So it just made my eyes look a little too bright, but again, I'm working from home. It doesn't matter what I look like. So I need to just use this up and get it out of my collection. Again, it's not a terrible pencil, so why not just use it? So that's why I have 2 gel eyeliners in here. For mascara, I also have 2 mascaras, especially because I am testing them both out to see if they are dupes. And my 2 mascaras are the Bite Upswing Mascara and a little mini. I'm wearing the Bite today. So Bite is what's on my eyelashes today. You can't really tell. I don't have a lot of eyelashes. I just want to see which one's better. And then the e.l.f. Big Mood Mascara. So I opened both of these at the same time. I know. And I wanted to test them out, so now I want to make sure that I use them both evenly and I don't open a new mascara before using these 2 up. So that's why there are 2 mascaras in my project pan this year. But they'll roll out in 3 months as long as I actually use them. Then for brow color, and many of you may recognize this because it was in my project pan last year, but it is not the same pencil. So I have the Urban Decay Brow Blade, and I mostly just want to use a pencil. I have started using the ink stain. The whole reason I bought this, again, it was on sale for Elsa's 21 Days of Beauty, and I wanted to try the ink stain because everybody said ink stains are the new thing. Well, that's just not how I do my brows. I don't really need that extra step. I'd rather do a brow gel and a brow pencil. So this was a waste of money. But I want to finish up this brow pencil. So that is how much we have left. It's not a lot. I think, I mean, I definitely had more at the beginning of the month because I've been using this for a month now and it is the 16th. I meant to post this video much earlier, but, you know, life happens. So, wrong end of the cap. So, I'm just hoping to use the pencil side up. I'll use the stain side a couple times while I'm using it, but I just want to get rid of the pencil. And I will not repurchase this ever again, because I waste the other side. Then, for brow gel. I mostly just threw in a brow gel to throw in a brow gel. I finally finished my Colourpop brow gel a month ago. So, for brow gel, we have the Milk Makeup Kush Fiber Brow Gel. And this is in the shade Haze. And mostly it was just to throw in a brow gel. I like brow gel. I use it. It takes me forever to go through them because it seems like they never dry out and they just keep working so well. So I think I used the Colourpop one almost all year. Maybe all year. No, I think I had one other brow gel. I don't remember. But I used that Colourpop one for months and months and months, and it would not finish. And now it is done. It dried out. It was great. We're done. So now I'm on this one. And I kept saving it and saving it and saving it for, like, when I finished all my drugstore brow gels. It's sitting in a drawer not being used, and I'd rather just use it. So that is why this is in the project. now we're into lips. And I remember last year I said that I was going to try to do a Project Apocalypse like Kat was doing, but I never got around to that. I might think about doing that later in the year, but for now I'm just going to focus on some lip products and see how much progress we can make. Probably I will roll out my lip products every quarter. We'll see. So for my lip liner, again, if you've been here a while, you remember this lip liner. This is the Colourpop Lippy Pencil in Oh Snap. We have that much left. Still a pretty decent amount, but this is my shortest lip pencil. So, oh, and I have 2 of these. That's why I'm trying to pan this. I have 2 of these. Nothing is wrong with this. This is one of my favorite colors, but I did not need to. Then for lipstick, and again, most of these aren't going to have weights because they're lip products and I'm hoping to draw a line. For my lipstick, MAC Velvet Teddy, one of those OG products that everybody has. So I just wanted to get it out of my collection because we only have the tiniest nub of it left. This was a staple lipstick for me. Used it all the time, clearly. And I don't know, I might repurchase it and miss it, but I have so many other lip products, and I do have a whole collection of MAC lipsticks, but they're special edition lipsticks, so I'm kind of trying to go through all of my OG Black Bullet MAC lipsticks, because I mostly just want the collector's ones, you know. So, I mostly just want to get one more lipstick out of my collection. So hopefully this will go pretty quickly. For liquid lipstick, I don't know how long this will last. I'm hoping it will. I will finish it, but I'm not sure. This has been in my life. Let me tell you what it is. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in Allison. This was a limited edition shade for year 2016. Christmas 2016, I believe. So, except I bought it earlier than that, so maybe it was summer 2016. Either way, I loved this liquid lipstick. This was the liquid lipstick I wore almost every day. I remember this lipstick because most of my pictures from September to February of 2016 to 2017, I had flaming red hair and an A-line cut and this lipstick on in almost all my pictures. And I thought that was the best time of my photogenic life. I just thought every photo I took in that lipstick and with that hair was great. I try to dye my hair that color again probably every 2 years, and it just doesn't hit the same, you know? So, I just want to get rid of this, finish it up. It is a nostalgic product for me, and we're still in winter, so it'll look really nice, but not as nice as with the flaming red hair. I will swatch this for you, and this was back before she made those weird doe foots on her liquid lipsticks, so it's curved to fit your lips, and I know for a while ABH was putting out those ones with the flat paddle, which was impossible to line your lips with. So that is that color. It's just kind of like the best dusty rose you've ever seen. So you get it. It's a nice dusty, deep rose. It's beautiful. It looks so nice on the lips. I just have to get out of the bright lip phase that I'm going through and actually just put this on and enjoy the moment, you know? So, that's it. And then for gloss, we have the Dose of Colors not liquid lipstick, lip gloss in Muah. This was part of their Mickey Mouse collection. It's just a nice gold, it's a clear gloss with gold glitter. I have it on today over a lipstick, over a MAC Powder Kiss lipstick. And I really like this gloss. Again, I can just remember how old this gloss is, how long ago I bought this gloss, and how I occasionally used it but didn't really use it, and I want to actually get some use out of it and keep trying this. This will probably be in my project until it is completed. This liquid lipstick probably will just be in for the next 3 months, and Velvet Teddy is probably an all-year shade, so I might just keep it in until it's It's done and gone. For lip balm, this is not the same lip balm as last year. It isn't, it isn't. Last year, I did have a Milk Kush lip balm in the shade Shine. And I hated it because I bought them, they were limited edition for Pride Month 2019? 2020? Something like that. I remember I was in Korea and I ordered them and my husband got the package while I was out of town. So, I ordered 3 of these lip balms, thinking that I would love them because who doesn't love a clear lip balm with some sparkle? No. No. It's holographic glitter. It's chunky glitter. Can you see that? Can we see that? That is the glitter. That's what it looks like on your lips. It looks like this purple, weird disco ball effect, and I don't want that on my lips. So I use this every time I put on makeup. When I put on my primer, I put on my lip balm, and then I wipe it off and I put on a lip product because this is horrible. I don't even want to walk around the house in this. I think my husband would freak out. Like, what is wrong with your lips? Oh, I have shine on. No. So, this is not the same one that I panned last year. I did finally finish that one, but now I still have 2 more, and I need to get rid of them because I have so many other lip balms that it's become a problem, and I really just can't do these. So, hopefully this will not take me too long to finish. As I said on my chart, it says nail product is next, but I'm not doing a nail product or a hair product for this rotation. Probably in February I'll find something, but for right now I'm still testing products to figure out what I want to commit to. So, my fragrance, and this is another category where I have 2 options, and that's because I need this project to encourage me to finally finish the last little bit of fragrance in this first one. And this is the Marc Jacobs Daisy Love. You probably can't even see that there's anything in there, because that, can you see it? It's all that's left, right down at the bottom. There's basically nothing left in here. But I've been going fragrance crazy lately. I bought a few fragrances last year that I didn't need to. I think I bought 3 or 4. It was bad. It was bad. I was going through a lot last year, okay? I had some shopping problems. Still have shopping problems. That's the next video. So, yeah, this has been in my collection. This was the first grown-up perfume I bought myself. And I love it. I love the scent. I think it's great, but I think it's going off because at first when you spray it, it just smells like alcohol. Then it finally smells like what it's supposed to. And it's just a nice, sweet, girly scent, and I love it. But because that first few minutes it just smells like alcohol, I never want to put this on. I have all of my perfumes near my jewelry in my bedroom, but I've put this on my carousel for my skincare, so every time I do my skincare, I look at it, and I think, today should be the day that you spray this. And then I don't. I put on something I like. It's a tragedy. I need to get through this. So that is why this is in the project, and we are starting this off at 145 grams. So, this should be finished by the next update. If I actually commit to it, we shall see. Oh, and it comes with a little flower that I forgot was supposed to be on there. Lovely. My other fragrance, hoping that I finish that one. This is the Giorgio Armani Si fragrance. And again, I will put a line after I record this video. But as you can see, we have most of the bottle. This is in the project now. I will make a line to show you. And hopefully in the next few months we can get through this. It doesn't smell off yet, thank goodness. I just want to use it up before it does, because again, this is one of my favorite fragrances. I will repurchase this after I get through a few more of my fragrances. But for now, I'm just going to try to whittle down some things. Those are my 2 fragrances. And then for my body products. This is another category I have 2 in, mostly because they're different parts of the body that I want to work on. And I'm going to use one of them right now. Pardon me, my allergies are now starting to kick in. I just cannot get through these videos today. So for the first body products, this is the Cake Heavy Cream Rich Vanilla Shea Butter. hand nourishing cream. Come on, work with me. So this is what she looks like. I've used about half of this up. And this is at 53 grams. This is fine. I bought it on sale at Walgreens. They were discontinuing the products, I guess, at Walgreens. And I really loved this brand for the longest time. But I haven't tried the heavy cream, and I didn't read the instructions. So the first time I took the bottle out and tried to put it on my body, I was like, wow, this is really thick and uncomfortable. So for my hands, which around my thumbs are always peeling, I'm the worst at cuticle oil. I'm working on that this year. So for my super dry, cracked hands, this has been really nice. So I keep this in my drawer at my desk here, and I try to use it at least twice a day, and now I'm just hoping to get through it. So we are about, one day I'll figure out this lighting. We are about right here, so we have most of this bottle to go. And hopefully we will get through it, and I will not hate it. My second body product, and this is because everybody in my household, so myself and my husband, we cannot stand the scent of this, and it makes me so sad. Because this is the best formula of body lotion. This is the Glow Recipe. You can't even see that. Can we work this up? Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Pink Dream Body Cream. Just leaves your body looking very moisturized, but it smells like cucumber grassy nonsense. I know, I'm losing light now. My whole lighting is off now that the sun's going down. Thank you for sticking with me. So, yeah. It just smells so bad. And it's supposed to smell like watermelons, but it smells like cucumber. And my husband can't stand it. He hates the smell of cucumber. And I actually like cucumbers, but something about this is just the worst feeling. I don't like it. Or not the worst feeling, but the worst smell. So, that is why this is in my project pan. If you can see that, come on. Right there. We are right there. So we have most of this bottle still left to go. And I'm just going to keep chipping away. And then finally, last category. I know, the first project pan video is always the longest. You always got to sit through all the explanations. So, for my last category, which is skincare, I have the Body Shop Amazonian Acai Energizing Radiance Mask. And this is at 226 grams. We only have about half of it left. It's a polishing radiance mask. I am starting to stack up on masks and cleansers, so that'll be a lot of what you will see being panned this year. And I just really want to get one of these little pots out of my collection and start working through all the masks that I have accumulated throughout the last few months / couple of years now. So there's that. Alright guys, thank you so much for sitting through this very long video. I'm going to try and edit it down as much as possible so it is not extremely long, but I hope you stuck around and will follow my project pan. I would love to know if you guys are project panning, if you have an Instagram to follow or a YouTube to follow that you are posting all your project pan stuff. I would love to follow you. Feel free to follow me on my Instagram. I'm still working on Twitter, but some of the new things to come for my channel will hopefully motivate me to actually use Twitter. So, my next video will be my Pan That Palette. And I am going to go over some of the changes that you will see to my channel. I have decided to revamp this channel a little bit and do something different, which is risky, but at the same time, I'm just doing this for fun, so why not? Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.